Hi everyone, I'm Jackie and welcome to my channel, Cherished Memories Crochet. Today I'm going to show you how to make these cute daisies. I've made one in white, purple, yellow, and a pink. And I'm using a 4mm hook and a size 4 weight in yarn. And I forgot to measure them, but they're about 4.5 inches wide. So if you want a smaller flower, just go down a size in your hook. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to chain 3. And now we're going to slip stitch into that very first one. Now we're going to chain 2, and that will act as our first half double crochet. And now we're going to go insert your hook right there in the middle. And we're going to make 9 half double crochets. The chain 2 acts as your first. So go ahead and continue until you have 10 half double crochets, and I'll meet you here at the end. Okay, I've got all 10. And now we're going to slip stitch into the very top of that chain 2. And we're going to chain 1, pull your yarn, and cut off. Okay, now go ahead and get the color that you want your flower to be. And just, it doesn't matter on top of any of these half double crochets, just attach your yarn. Okay, so now we're going to chain 11. And 11. So now we're going to yarn over 2 times, and we're going to do a triple double crochet, and we're going to count down to the 6th chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to insert our hook. We're going to yarn over. And if you need to put your finger on that so it doesn't wind around there. So yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, go through the last 2. So now we've got our chain 5 here and 1 triple double crochet, and we need to do 2 more of these. So we're going to yarn over 2 times, insert your hook into the next chain there, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, go through the last 2. We need 1 more, yarn over 2 times, go in the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, go through the last 2. So now we've got our chain 5 and 3 triple double crochets. And now the next 2 stitches we're going to do a double crochet in each stitch. There's our first double crochet. And now in the next one, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2. Now in that last stitch, we're going to do a half double crochet. There's our first petal. Now we're going to go in the very next stitch and do a slip stitch. Just like that. So it should look like that. And now we're going to go ahead and chain 11 again. And then we're going to yarn over 2 times and count down to our 6th chain. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, and the last 2. Now we need 2 more of those. Yarn over 2 times, insert your hook in the very next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, go through the last 2. And one more time, yarn over 2 times, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through the first 2, yarn over, go through the second 2, yarn over, and go through the last 2. So now we're going to do a double crochet in the next one, and a double crochet in the next stitch, and a half double in the last stitch. And then we're going to do a slip stitch in the next stitch. And then now you're going to chain 11 and do the same thing that we did in the first 2 petals. And at the end of the round, you should have a total of 10 petals. And go ahead and continue that, and I'll meet you here when we have our 10 petals. Okay, I'm at the end. I've got 10 petals. And what you're going to do is we're going to do a slip stitch right here where we did our very first petal. This is where we tied our yarn on. Just do a slip stitch. And chain 1. Pull your yarn. And now you can fasten off. And there's your daisy. I should have left that longer so I could weave my ends in, and just pull on these petals and they'll straighten out. And a tip, what I did to get them to stay like that, you can even put them in a book, I sprayed some hairspray on mine, and that worked out really good. See, they're pretty straight. I also want to show you what you can do with these. So you could hang them on things. Just go ahead in between any of these petals and attach your yarn. Well, what's going on here? And now you can just make a loop and come back and do a slip stitch right here where we started and just use this one to hang on, or you can go ahead and attach it to this one. Like if this is the one we just did. So if you're going to do it on the one, you're just going to have one, you can just go ahead and crochet a loop and then slip stitch here. But I cut off because I was going to show you on these 2 here. Okay, so I'm going to insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. Now I'm just going to do chains and do, it doesn't matter how many, just about as long as you want it. I think I usually do about 20, so there's 3. And then what I would do is come right back down here and do a slip stitch. And then there's your chain. And you can do a longer one, just do more chains. But since I'm going to hook it to that other flower, I'm going to go ahead and do maybe 20 more. Okay. I did 20 total, I think, here. So now what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do a few more. Okay, I think I have around 30. I think I lost count. Okay, so make sure your chains are straight. Okay. Then I'm going to insert my hook in between two petals. I'm going to just do a slip stitch and try to keep it tight. I'm going to chain one, pull my yarn, and cut it off. And of course, weave in your ends. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in the frame here. But you can kind of tell what it's going to look like. You can hang them up. Can't get it really in the camera so you could see, but you can get an idea what it looks like. And they look really cute hanging off the rear view mirror. And tote bags, I've got one on my tote bag. And I hope you enjoyed my video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.